everyone, welcome back. I have a project share today. So these are design team projects for my paper passion. I will have a link down below to Nat's Exhibit Shop. And for Cyber Monday, she's having a huge sale, 35% off of everything. So I stopped by the shop earlier to make sure everything was up and running. And I was shocked at the prices, really, really low prices for beautiful quality items. Stop on by and take a peek. This is a great time now to stock up on your craft supplies. Okay guys, so the first card, for all of my cards I used the North Country collection by Prima. Thanks Pamela, and this is a really pretty paper stack, and let me do a quick flip through. I love this one with the deer, I use that one. This one I really love the blue, brown and blue combination, I use that one. I think I use that one and this one here. So these are the papers that I used, and I know I used this tree. I think those are trees. They look like trees to me. I used those. So for my first card, I used the Simply Gorgeous rubber stamp, and this one is called Holly. She's super cute. And then from Nat's shop, this beautiful crochet lace in red. And then I used just a piece of this trim here. Tiny little rolled roses. Put one on her hat, and then the tree die cut was sent to me by Ida Lewis. Thank you, Ida. And I also used a bit of flatback pearl, and Nat has them in her shop, but I colored it to match my card, to fit my card a little better. So here's my first card. She turned out really cute. So I used the corrugated card base, and then I have some green cardstock, the Prima paper, and then this is Happy Holidays is from this stamp set here. I picked this up over at Michael's, and it's from Momenta, the Momenta company. So that's where the Happy Holidays came from, this one down here. And I just stamped it with some Memento ink, and I did some distressing around here in Barn Door Red and Vintage Photo. And then here are the flatback pearls and that gorgeous trim from Nat's shop. And then the inside just looks like this. I just layered some more papers, and I have a circle here that I cut from a nestability die to write my sentiment. So that's card number 1. She turned out super cute. For card numbers 2 and 3, I used the Tim Holtz carved ornaments number 2. They look like this. And this is the first one. Where are my hairs? That's the first card, and I used a white cardstock for my base. I think these are all 5.5 square. And then I used this beautiful trim from Nat's shop. I love this one. It's so soft and beautiful. I used that one. And this card was inspired by a card that I saw on Pinterest. I just changed it up a bit. I distressed the edges in Vintage Photo. I used an embossing folder. I was trying to emboss the entire front cover, but for some reason it was giving me a hard time, and it only embossed like a sideways like this. And I kind of like the way it looks, so I left it like that. And that's what I went with. And here's the carved ornament. I just cut that out from the designer paper. I also did back it with some cereal box to make it a little sturdier. And then I have some baker's twine here, some satin ribbon, a vintage button. And then this is one of those hearts from the Michael Style 50 spot that I colored in white paint. And I added some pop dots for dimension here. I have a little blue button. And then I stamped, I used a tag punch, and I stamped this number 25 is from this collection here. And this is the St. Nicholas by Kaisercraft. Has some pretty stamps. So that's that one. And here's the inside. I just layered more papers, and I have a spot to write a message. And then the next card using that same carved ornaments is this one, and this one turned out really cute because I love this brown and blue paper combination. And this one is really, really simple, but I just love the way it turned out. So I popped out at the ornament, again did the cardboard backing to make it a little sturdier. And then this beautiful trim is like the last bit that I have left from Nat's shop, and it's a beautiful tool with tiny sequins. And I formed a bow, and then I added a pretty gold and pearl button to match the ribbon. And then over here I embossed using this embossing powder in gold. And who makes this? It just says embossing powder in gold. personal stamp exchange ink. So I did that here. That turned out really pretty. And that season's greeting is also from the Momenta stamp set. So that's that one. And then my last card, I used the stamp Winter Wonderland is from, what is this? This is Graphic 45. And I think it was like Sugar Plum Fairy collection or something like that. I'll write it down below. And I used one of these large silver snowflakes that I received from Jill, the Stampira, here on YouTube. Thank you, Jill. And then I used this really wide crochet lace from Nat's shop. I love crochet lace. And also a vintage button. So here's this card. And I love this one. It's really simple. And I just love the color combination. And here's that pretty deer with that little brown piece in the back. It looks like a doily, doesn't it? And I just added some white cardstock as my base. Actually, it's like an off-white. No, it's white. Vintage photo. I added gray cardstock on this one. And then I added that pretty paper with the deer. And then I just went right across with that beautiful crochet trim and formed it into a little fishtail here. Added the snowflake, some satin ribbon for my bow. Added a vintage button. There's a little bling piece in there. And then the Graphic 45 Winter Wonderland stamp. I never did like this letter D, the way they made that. So that's Graphic 45 stamp. And then here's the inside. It has the trees in the back. And I have some great cardstock. And then a spot for my message. And the backs are blank. I just have to stamp and date them and sign them. So that's my project share for today, guys. Head on over to my Paper Passion and take advantage of her sale. Thanks for watching, everyone, and have a blessed and great day. Bye.